Hello, welcome to another Just Tap session, a space where we get out of our minds and drop into our body through the power of EFT tapping. This week inside my private community, I asked the question to members how they're feeling with us being halfway through 2025. We have already been through the first 6 months of the year and we got another 6 months to go. And the most voted answer that came back was that people are feeling slightly discouraged with what they have accomplished so far this year. Maybe this is you too. Maybe you have set yourself big goals in the new year that you haven't quite yet seen starting to come to fruition. Maybe you haven't had the time to actually begin to work on it. And maybe you're starting to feel a little discouraged with what the next 6 months are going to bring, feeling like you won't actually accomplish what you set out to do. So in this tapping session, we are going to tap to release that feeling of discouragement and welcome in feelings of hopefulness and excitement for the next and the last 6 months of the year. As always, before we dive in, I want to remind you that if you aren't quite familiar with EFT tapping and you'd like to learn more, I have a resource page on my website where you can learn about the specific tapping points that we are going to go through and just a little bit more information of the power of EFT tapping. So check out the link in the show notes to go onto my website to learn a little bit more about it. And before we get into it, I want to remind you that we are going to be using our hands throughout this session to tap on the meridian points through our face and our body. So hopefully your hands free right now. And if you aren't, if you're caught up driving or walking and you cannot use your hands, you can still listen in because the I am affirmation statements that I'm going to be saying are powerful enough for you to experience a shift. And if you really enjoy it, then you can star this episode and come back to it at a later time when you can use your hands to tap through the sequence with us. All right, let's dive into it. I invite you now to take a deep belly breath in, and you could feel your belly expand here. And on your exhale, bring your awareness to your heart center and tune in to the feeling of discouragement that comes up when you think about us already being halfway through the year. When you think of the last 6 months that have passed and what you have accomplished, and you just feel discouraged. And if you can rate that discouragement on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being there's no discouragement, you actually feel quite accomplished. And 10 being you feel so discouraged, you don't even feel like it's worth moving forward. And once you have that number, we are going to begin tapping on the side of our hand with our affirmation statements. You can repeat after me out loud or in your head. Even though I feel discouraged that I didn't do all that I wanted to do this year, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I had big plans that I didn't accomplish, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling behind, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And moving to the top of the head, I'm feeling discouraged because I thought I would be further ahead by now. Eyebrow point. There were things I really wanted to accomplish. Side of the eye, and it's frustrating that I didn't get them done. Under the eye, I feel like I let myself down a little. Under the nose, it's hard not to feel behind or question my path. The chin, but maybe I did more than I realized. Collarbone. What if growth happened in ways I didn't measure? Under the arm. It's okay to feel disappointed. I'm being honest with myself. And the wrist. And it's also okay to forgive myself for not doing it all. And back to the top of the head for our last round. I'm allowed to start fresh from where I am. Eyebrow point. The next 6 months get to feel different. Side of the eye. I'm choosing alignment over pressure. Under the eye. I've learned so much and I'm so much stronger now. Under the nose. There's magic in what's coming. I can feel it. The chin. I get to dream again. Collarbone. It's safe for me to feel excited about what's next. Under the arm. And I don't have to earn it. I just have to receive it. And the wrist. I'm ready to move forward with trust, joy, and excitement. When you're ready, you can release. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your awareness back to your heart center and tune back into the scale that you had set at the beginning of our practice together. Where does the discouragement of all that you've accomplished this year fall now? Hopefully you've gotten closer to 0 where you don't feel that discouragement, and instead it's replaced with a hopefulness and excitement for what is to come and a deep trust that you are exactly on time. You are following your own divine timing and you trust that. I hope this resonated with you today. Thank you for joining me. If it resonated and you know of someone else who could benefit from this tapping, then please share it with them. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week. Until next time, be empowered.